Mary.
And Emma.
Leave a chance to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about Melody Holt. She recently went online.
And she was live. And it was under a show called What's Happening. And I don't know if this is her podcast, because I thought she had another podcast called, another YouTube channel called Melody Cherie. Anyhow, if this is her YouTube channel, you guys let me know. But anyhow, she was live and she was talking about, she really opened up about Martell. Because remember when he was there just kind of like talking to everyone who would listen. He even wanted to walk her to her car. And she was really, really like,
Don't even bother.
You know, and even during the reunion, she was like she has grown to just hate him now, you know? And which was really a strong word. But this man has been doing quite a bit. I mean, he goes to their friends. Can't remember this lady's name, but he went. It was during her and her husband's date night, and he just shows up there and is saying all these things about Melody. One, trying to accuse her of not being a good mom.
Yeah.
You know, trying to insinuate that she cheated on him.
Yeah.
And it seemed as though the woman kind of believed it, even though she went and spoke to Melody. It seemed like she was believing it when he said it. You know,
can't have 20 some babysitters.
Things. Yeah, I mean, and I never believed he's 20 babysitters.
Yeah.
You know, I don't, I just feel as though Martell, he knows he didn't do the stuff that he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
He also knows that Melody is a good mom. She's a great mom. And she was a great wife. That's how I feel.
Absolutely.
Because that woman was, I still saw her cooking and cleaning. I didn't see no help that she received. I didn't see them hiring no babysitters. You know, I mean, apart from her mom, I didn't see them having house help, someone coming in and cooking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had the money to do that. But she probably wasn't doing that because Martell would not agree to it or something.
Yeah.
And she was still holding it down with the whole combat group, right?
Yeah.
She was the one who was doing most of the work, it seemed like.
They're also trying to build him up, mind you. They didn't have a license to do the building or anything.
You know, so it's just miss me with that. And yes, it's like par for the course. When a man has been out here cheating, following anything that moves, okay? As soon as he's no longer with his wife, his ex or whatever, here he goes talking about how she was a cheater. I feel like I have something like that.
No.
A bug or something. Anyway.
Basically, the man goes she was a hoe first,
just
so that's why I became a hoe.
Just telling a lie. Telling a lie. Nobody believes you, Martell. If Melody was out here cheating, that would have come up in the show just like it came up with you. You never turned around during the show to ever accuse her of that while they were together. When she was saying you should have kept your penis in your pants, why didn't you say, well, you should have kept you never said that. So nobody believes you now. When it's all over, you see, I don't think he ever thought. He thought that he
never thought she would leave him.
No.
I think he was cheating on her before the show. I think he had this mistress
already
way before the show. Because the first episode was literally about Martell cheating.
Yeah.
That was literally the first episode.
He was cheating way before.
And she knows about this girl, I believe. I feel like she's known it for a while. Yeah. That's why she started talking about cheating and do you think all men cheat and all this stuff.
So disrespectful with it.
Yeah.
He became so he just became he didn't care. He was rubbing it in her face.
Like she left me, let me just sully your name.
Remember when he was cheating? The reason why she left him, that he was disrespectful with it, he was rude about it, he was callous about it, you know, and then he started throwing it in her face. Like if she will do all these other things sexually to him, because that's what he's seeking over with this woman here. You know what I'm saying? And it was like she is busy. And he refused to see that. And yes, you know, people always say, oh, you know, he is such a wonderful father. Miss me with that. Because when you are talking at the top of your lungs and them kids in the house and you saying all that to your wife and you got how many daughters? Does he have 3 daughters? Miss me with that foolishness. No, you're not a good father. You're an ass. And you don't give a shit. Certainly not about your little girls. Because if you did, you wouldn't talk to their mom like that. You will never talk to their mom like that.
You also wouldn't be
Have
spreading
that
lies about their mom. Because when they get
Total
older,
lies.
all of this crap is on the internet.
Total lies. You think your older daughter doesn't remember all the stuff you're saying? Anyway, I don't even want to get too much into the children.
I also feel like
but it's
a lot of men don't realize
Mhm.
that you really can't expect to have a phenomenal relationship with your kids. Bye, Dada! You can't really expect to have a phenomenal relationship with your kids if you treat the mother like crap and
Yes.
you talk about her like a
You're
dog.
bad-mouthing
There's
her
no
day in
way,
and day
like
out.
there's actually no way for the child to actually respect you, especially if the mom has been the full time like mom and dad and that's been there, the only parent that's been there. You can't expect to crap on somebody who has loved them through thick and thin and has been the foxhole and expect that you'll have a great relationship. That's not how it works. And all
even if
that,
you
all
have
the things
joint
that you're
custody,
saying,
you just cannot and the thing is, like, he goes on these rants
all
and
on the
he goes
internet.
and he says all these things. At some point, these kids are going to be able to say, she did say, at some point that my children, when they get older, they will be able to say their own points. When they're older, and we will all hear that from them. But in the meantime, it's like he is on this mission, like she says, it's like you have someone that you have loved before, gone out of your way to try to make this work, and Lord, did she try to make this work? Try to like really push way beyond the time. But he felt, this man was so comfortable, he felt, ain't no way she leaving me. She got 4 kids.
And they got pregnant after the old cheating scandal.
Yes, because first, remember, it was 3. In fact, I think she left him. It was 3 kids they had. She left him, right? And then got pregnant again, And he thought that was his little insurance policy. Okay, I got pregnant with the 4th one.
She left him when that baby was an infant.
She ain't going nowhere. But she still left. And that's what pisses him off. And that has the nerve now. Remember during the reunion.
No matter how many times I go cheat, you don't put my business out there. You keep that in the household. You should keep your penis in the household.
But remember during the reunion when he was trying to say, it was this moment when we were separated that she was with someone and he wanted to call that cheating. Martell, you know goodness well what cheating looks like. It looks like you in the marriage, not legally separated, in the marriage, and you going and straight up cheating with a woman that you call a peasant. And that's the other thing. Like, this man has no respect for women.
During COVID.
How can you be a good father to daughters when you have zero respect for women? Do you think one day those daughters are not going to hear you call another woman a peasant? Like, they are also women. They're going to grow up to be women. That's why miss me with a good father crap. Just miss me with that. Because you cannot be a great father, like, what was it, Kenya trying to say, Kenya from, that show.
From Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's a great dad, though. My thing is, you have to be a great dad in all facets. Like, all of that don't matter. He picks up the kids and he takes them out. That don't mean shit if you're down here disrespecting the mother who gave birth to your kids.
And he gets upset. So remember that day when he came and she was at home? I don't think the kid. Well, I don't know if the kids were home. She refused for him to come inside.
Cussed her out. Talking about, I wouldn't want to be with you anyway. All those men that have ran through you. I was like,
oh my god.
That's on TV.
Yeah. And the other thing is, it's a lie. It's a lie. You think Melody had all these men going in and out and she was cheating like that and she was on him about his cheat? You think someone as petty and vengeful as Martell will not be out there telling everyone? He would have been out there telling Marceau, the other dude, and letting them know, she's been cheating on me.
I mean, I'm sorry, a woman that's cheating is not really concerned about your cheating. She's getting her groove on. Like, why would she be so concerned about your cheating?
Exactly. Or even be hurt about it.
I know.
So, and even
she'll be feeling a little guilty, like, maybe this is happening because I'm cheating too.
He is such a liar. Remember when he went to his mom?
Yeah.
And his mom was so upset with him that he was cheating on Mel? You never parted your lips then and said, Mom, she got about 10 men. She got men running through her like crazy, Mom. It's not just me. Miss me with your lies. Nobody is believing you. And anyone who's believing you is someone who just hates Mel and probably who also is a liar and a cheat like you.
I don't want to say that because Sheree is with him, and I'm sure she's saying now they're believing all his lies. Because I saw her, there was like a preview or whatever of the new episode, and he was talking about, well, no, I don't have feelings for her. You know, no matter what I say, I don't have feelings for her. And she's
Sheree
sitting down there looking at him
respect
for herself.
Before
And she doesn't love herself.
Women. So Sheree ain't got no respect for herself. So she, hell no, ain't got no respect for no other woman. She has no respect for herself. Sitting down there with a man coming in.
Talking about BDE.
Talking about a threesome with the chef you hired for his birthday. All there in front. Like, he has no respect for women. He said this in front of the chef, who was disgusted. He did not care. Continue to talk about that. And you, like a, don't want to call you dumb. You, like some dodo bird. I mean, we didn't do that right now.
Well, you know, actually, I tried to have one with my ex-husband, but
goodness.
he had it with someone else.
But I guess now I'm going to have it with Martell. And because that's what she's trying to say. Like, I guess she's happy that since her husband went and had one without her, maybe she feels privileged that this nincompoop will want one with her, and he's letting her know. Like, how odd.
I'm sorry.
Do you sound? I'm trying not to use any words to just put you down, because I know you're already there. You are already there. There's nothing I can say for you to elevate from there at this point until you leave that man alone. For real. Because you think, you may be there now, Sheree, on the floor. But I promise you stay with this man, you're going to be lower, on a lower level than floor level.
Oh my God. She's going to be where the vermin reside, underneath the gutter.
Just stop. So yeah, Sheree ain't got no respect for herself, so she doesn't have any respect for no Mel. But I just feel so sorry for Mel. The live, man, it got me right here. It got me right here. Especially when she talked about when you have loved someone for as long as they have loved someone. You guys got married, you had children. The relationship did not work. Like, I just don't understand.
And then the thing
A
is, I just don't
relationship is
understand.
over. The damn relationship is over. Like, you will not be the first or the last one who has been in a relationship that's over, Martell.
My thing is also,
Like,
what really annoys me is really the people around her who are like, oh my God, Martell's hurting. It's this blackmail worshiping bullshit that we continue to see. Oh my God, Martell's hurting. Oh my God, he's like even Carlos, who sat down there on that couch like some idiot.
I think you're still in love with Melanie, and I think you need to work in love with Martell. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
That he just wants Martell.
My thing
and
is,
he doesn't look like he even likes any of those women, Carlos. The way he acts with them,
especially Tisa.
He doesn't look like he actually really likes them. He was really trying this time to not make it too apparent, because I'm sure people got on him with especially the way he treats Tisa. But I saw another side to him too, that he actually doesn't even like Mel either. Even though he tries to make it as though he's more loyal to her, Carlos don't like no women. And I know that he's gay, right? Isn't he?
At the end of the day,
You know something? I don't even know.
He is gay.
Okay, so he's gay.
My thing is, at the end of the day, the women
you don't
are
like
his
women, which I
competition.
understand exactly. He sees them as his competition, and even though he has this position, he still sees them as his competition. And I feel, from what I'm seeing, I feel as though he actually likes Martell like that. What do you all think?
My thing is, I feel like the people who are saying like, oh my God, Martell this, I Melody lower gentle wing. How the hell do you expect a woman to lower a gentle wing to a man who sits down there and goes out?
God.
Like, it's bad enough you cheated on me. You did all this stuff to me in the marriage.
Yeah.
But now it's like you can't even leave me the hell alone. Like, you actually go out of your way to lie on me, get people to be against me, and then you spread these lies. Like, how do you expect to have a great, and then you sit down there on that little couch, I hope we have a good co-parenting. Why doesn't she hug me? She doesn't greet me. Yes, you are actually a horrible human being.
He is a horrible human
A horrible human being. You
He
sit
is.
down there, you lie on the mother of your kids, you say she's ran through, use all these horrible vulgar terms when you have daughters, and then you expect her to give you a hug?
No man
You don't
who
even
has a
deserve to be
daughter
in her presence.
She'll talk about a woman like that. No man who has a daughter should talk about a woman like that, least of all the mother of her child.
Even the way he went
Like,
at Kenya, I just thought was ridiculous.
It is not okay. It is not okay at all. It's not.
He's
okay
just
at
very
all.
abusive.
He's very
vile.
He's very abusive.
Very vile.
He really is, and he's getting worse. The older he gets, the worse he becomes. But he's angry because Mel left. And she said something that really resonated with me. She was like, "How do you heal when you have someone who is going through the depths of hell? Like, he is going so low. Like, how does this healing start?"
Oh my
For you. You know what I'm saying? And she was pretty much just saying with God and just putting one step in front of the other. That's what all the stuff she said, that's what I took it to be. But there's still healing that she has to do, and she recognizes that. And it seems as though she's really working on herself, which I love. Because you can even see in her face. Because remember, we kept on saying there's a hardness there, and you got to work on yourself, Mel. I see that she listened to us, and she's doing that. But she was also talking about him, like he needs to heal. Mel, don't worry about no Martell and how he needs to heal. There are certain people in this life.
You can't waste your time.
I feel bad that he is the father of your children, but they are beautiful kids. I feel bad in the sense that you have to go through that. And I know that that's why you're saying you're hoping he heals, right?
So you have a good relationship.
Exactly, because it's a win for the children at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's what I hope that Martell really gets from this. Like, get out of your own butthole for a second and look around you and see your 4 children. Every time you put their mom down, you're tearing at them.
You're tearing down a part of them.
Because she is a part of them.
Who has probably been more present than you. Like, let's be honest.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just cut it out. Think about your kids. You're hurting them, and you need to stop. You just need to stop. Whatever happened, it happened in the past. It's done. It's over. You're hurt. But everybody else gets hurt with divorce. Move the hell on and focusing on your kids. It's not about you. Grow the fuck up.
On that note, bye-bye.